Jail or death. Those are the outcomes that most people hear about when you talk about battling addiction. But even those who get treatment can certainly at times fall back into the pattern of using drugs, getting arrested, or going into rehab and relapsing. The cycle starts all over again.
There are some, however, who do break that cycle with the help of a steady job. Chris Costa introduces us to people succeeding in their recovery, finding hope from hopelessness.
Law enforcement officers often see people struggling with substance use disorder at some of their lowest points. They stress the importance of stable housing, sometimes medication, and a job as reasons why people are less likely to reoffend. One man says his job has given him another chance at life without drugs.
That one time that I decided to try it, it almost killed me.
Matt McConnell is grateful to be alive. This master carpenter is in recovery, 3 months sober.
Sometimes in my mind I'm like, I only have 90 days, but I couldn't make it through a day without using, or an hour, so it is huge.
Alcohol and pills are no longer part of Matt's life. His job is to keep this construction site and his life in order.
Along with the trades, there comes a lot of substance abuse,
This is not Matt's first time fighting addiction.
I pretty much lost everything in a short amount of time.
He started using heroin while living in California.
I'll never use a needle. That won't be me, that came true for me.
Coming back to Maine was a chance to reset.
So I came back here, and about 3 months went by, things were going great, and like all of us say, I'm just gonna try it one more time. And that one time that I decided to try it, it almost killed me. My roommates found me. I had overdosed. I was taken by ambulance to Maine Medical Center.
Matt spent 4 days in a coma, 13 days in the ICU.
My brother flew in from Illinois. He came pretty much for my funeral. We didn't know what way it was going to go.
He says his substance use contributed to multiple criminal convictions, including burglary and theft, convictions that left gaps in his resume.
They want explanations, and a lot of times you don't get a call back, and you know the reason why. It asks if you've ever been convicted of a crime. For a lot of us, it's like, we don't want to put yes, because it's like, how many do you want me to list? And are you a felon? A lot of times, we don't know how to answer that one. Should I leave it blank? Should I say no and hope that they won't find out that I am? Should I just be honest and say I am?
Everybody who's here has ever been arrested for any sort of bullshit. Great. How many people have spent time in prison? Any amount of time in prison? Great.
The company Maine Works hires people like Matt who are coming out of jail or addiction treatment.
Look how you guys struggled to get the help you needed. Doesn't come with a bow on it.
Just getting back to work is a huge thing, because a lot of us, when we put the substance down, it's kind of like, now what,
He says this job is what prevents his mind from wandering, giving him a sense of responsibility and a reason not to fall back into drug use.
So there's that drive, there's that determination to excel at whatever you're doing. You'll find a lot of us are a lot harder working than some of the other guys that you see on the job sites, because we want to prove, that we're worth it, that we've made mistakes, but, watch this.
Matt hopes to pursue a career in health and fitness. Coming up tomorrow and Wednesday, we'll hear from more people who are succeeding in their recovery.